Welcome to the Modern Viking. With this channel, what I would like to do is show you how easy it is to make many things that we buy at the store at home, saving money, and this way you know what goes into your food. For instance, homemade sausages, whether it's lamb, beef, pork, duck, wild boar, elk, bison, it doesn't matter. So we're going to show you how to make ones that can be cooked like just normal sausage, or semi-cured, or cured. Meaning by cured is more things like salami, pepperoni, summer sausage. And some of those flavors are amazing. An elk summer sausage or a venison summer sausage is absolutely amazing. And it's really not hard to make at home. And if you play your cards right and you do a little bit of shopping around, you can really do this for, first of all, the product's gonna be better. You're gonna know what goes into it. When you read the labels, and if you can't pronounce half of the things that are on that label, odds are it probably shouldn't be in your body. Also, homemade vinegars. Very simple, a little time consuming in the sense of it takes a little time for it to turn into vinegar, but the process of actually starting it is very simple. How to start your own sourdough starter and how to make sourdoughs. I do a lot of baking, and also I cure my own bacons, and I do all my own brines, and you can really amp up what you make at home. And it's super simple. And one of the projects that's going to be on this channel is building a fire pit that you can cook from with both a rotisserie built into it and also a grill, and it's also a fire pit at the same time. That's one of the projects I have ongoing. I also have my smoker, of course. I have a Blackstone flat griddle, and I have a Weber grill. I have a dehydrator as well that I also cure my sausages in. So there's going to be a lot of things we're going to be doing. I'm also a certified herbalist. I'm a certified forager, and I'm a certified survival instructor. I'm a culinary school trained chef. However, I am a disabled veteran as well, 100% disabled. I just recently went into remission with multiple myeloma that is service connected. That's what we want to do on this channel. I'm going to go out foraging and take you with me and show you the plants. Now, I'm in Florida, I'm in Central Florida, but many of the plants that I'll show you grow throughout most of the United States, at least in the spring and summer. Florida is a little different because we have pretty nice weather most of the year. Summer's a little brutal with the heat. We've had an unusually cold winter. We've had, I think, 5 freezes already, and so a lot of my plants that I did not protect did not make it, and shame on me for that. We're going to be doing the foraging. We're going to be fishing, both in freshwater, brackish, and salt in this area, and how to process those fish, how to dry them, how to cook them, how to grill them. Many people think they know how to grill, but they're missing the basics. We're really going to ramp up food, and we're going to take wild edibles and we're going to use them in food. So now the medicinals and a lot of herbs that you find in foraging or plants that you find have dual purpose. They're edible and they also have medicinal qualities. Everyday herbs that you use at home, whether it be cilantro or rosemary, thyme, basil, any of these, tarragon, they all have actually medicinal qualities. So adding them into their diet, garlic is outstanding for you. But you have to be careful with medicinal herbs that you're foraging to make sure, number one, it's the right plant. And number two, make sure it doesn't interact with any medication that you may be on. And these are things that I will tell you repeatedly is check and double check that plant. Also, check with your doctors. I am not a doctor, I am an herbalist. And there's other channels to check out that strictly do foraging. Eattheweeds.com with Green Dean, and he's also here in Central Florida, is an invaluable resource for foraging. He really digs super deep into those plants, and I can tell you he knows his stuff. Very intelligent man, knows his stuff very, very well. So that's what we're going to get into. We're also going to be building a greenhouse. I'm going to show you gardening tips. I garden a lot of my own, and in fact, I take wild edible plants and grow them in my garden. So that way, and that gives you a chance, when you buy the seeds for those wild plants, you get to look at them close up and know what they are. So when you go out and try to wild harvest them, you know what the plant is. And there'll be a lot of tips in there that I give you that both will, first of all, prevent you from eating the wrong plant, or if it's a new plant you've never seen before, it can give you some warning signs. Also, I will not go into edible mushrooms. I am not a mushroom expert by any stretch of the imagination. And that's just an area I won't go into because that can be very, very dangerous. So we won't be doing that. So let me know what things that you would like to see. For instance, do you want to learn how to smoke a brisket? Do you want to learn how to make your own olive oil at home? Do you want to learn how to make sausage? Do you want to learn how to make sourdough or any other kind of bread? Homemade pasta. I'll break it down for you simple. I'm going to teach you a lot of things that you're not going to learn on the Food Network or any other of the cooking channels because they've forgotten who they're speaking to on their shows. Number one, most of the shows have become very competitive, grocery games and all those things. And Tournament Champions, that's my two puppies. So we're going to get a lot of that. Knife skills, food safety, basic things. Because I can guarantee you, Bobby Flay cannot beat my sausages that I make from scratch. Guarantee you, and probably nobody on the Food Network. Those are celebrity chefs, not real chefs. It's not Eric Ripert. No, Eric Ripert would destroy 90% of those people. My puppies want my attention. And I don't edit. I'm not going to edit anything, so if I screw up, guess what? You're going to see it, and I'm going to go, don't do this. So, yes, my puppies want my attention. So welcome to the channel. If you have anything you want to see, let me know.